Hi, so this is part two of the video where I'm explaining that whilst I've got these various things in, in the process for 740, and whilst I appreciate tomorrow's the date for hand-in, I could spend all night and all day tomorrow working on this. I have had lots of other things going on in my life as well in terms of the workload for the kind of. I'll get back to that in a minute, but I could hand this in tomorrow, but it won't be finished, and it'll be a piece of work. The first topic we did, I didn't quite finish off the last part, and so it was, that feeling of it'd be really nice to kind of have this handed in, in kind of as a product, as it were, all the way through, and well to the stage where I'm happy to share it. So I could work all day and night, and I could hand in something by tomorrow, because I've got the writing, I've got kind of writing sketched up, but I've also got things to add to that and pull together as well, for 4 o'clock. But I know that it's not kind to I'm trying to really hard to keep everything together, and I just can't push myself that hard anymore, because I've been pushing myself hard and quite hard doing the whole lockdown thing. Our school's been asking lots of work and that kind of stuff. So now I could accept that I handed in late. That I think there's a week window between tomorrow and next week where the window then shuts for handing in, and then I'd be capped at 50%, which would be really heartbreaking in some respects, because it's like, okay, I may have to despite the bullet and just accept that I'm going to get 50% as long as I can hand in something and it's late, as long as it's there. Hopefully, if it passes, and that's the main thing. But I would like to have more time. I would like, even if it's like this weekend and next week, that would be that little bit of additional time to be able to get this done. And I have made deadlines for the most recent one. So the visual narrative, I made that deadline. I thought I sent off. I had completed the FMP proposal and thought I sent it off, but in fact it didn't attach. But that's been solved now. So I am keeping up with current stuff. It's just trying to get this one out of the way, and I'm really, I would appreciate the opportunity to be able to do it properly and be acknowledged for the work that I'm doing. I am a teacher, so during lockdown I haven't just been lounging around. Actually, it's been quite intense at our school. We've been doing most of our teaching online. Lots of it's not just like walk in the classroom. It's adapting completely to no textbooks, to having to completely rethink interactions with students, because of course certain things are restricted online teaching. And then on top of that, I after the December and kind of January kind of trying to recalibrate my life, because it was just really getting more and more difficult as a teacher. I do have a new position. In February I interviewed and got a new position as a research fellow, which actually then leads into the kind of work I'll be doing is quite creative, potentially, and that'll lead into hopefully my 750 kind of FMP kind of piece or pieces. So I feel like I have been spinning lots of plates to try, and I've got a deadline on next Tuesday for a publication as well, an illustration for publication. So it feels like I'm actually spinning lots of plates at the moment, and I need to be careful, because I feel like I'm riding a very kind of fine line of just managing things, and it's been a hard period of time. I mean, lots of positives as well, because it's given me time to rethink lots of things, but also it's just been, in terms of the workload and pressure and intensity. I'm setting up projects now for my new position in September. So there's that, and then that means contacting schools and interacting with my new team even before I start there, whilst trying to teach, whilst trying to do the MA, whilst trying to manage my family and make sure they're okay in this very unusual situation. And it's just full on. So I'm going to ask for at least a bit more time, and if I don't get it, then I'll just have to hand in late and accept the 50% cap. But I'm hoping that there'll be, I don't know, we'll just wait. I'm leaving it in your hands as to how it puts forward. So I've got these two videos as kind of as evidence, I suppose. I don't know if I can probably upload the links to the videos. I'll put them on YouTube, on private channels, so that you can then kind of see what you think. Okay. Anyway, thank you very much. I'm enjoying the course hugely, and I'm exploring lots of great ideas. And I'm actually coming out with some really interesting kind of next steps in terms of potentials, and it feels like all these strands are coming together. It's just it's a bit like an avalanche at the moment. Okay, thank you. Bye.